Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for all your support. Today we're making a DIY mirrored coffee table. Okay, we're going to first start off with 4 rectangle cardboard boxes. And I do say rectangle. If you use squares, you're going to end up with a big square table, and that's not the goal. All I'm doing now is just taping each side down so the flaps won't be sticking up. I purchased this construction adhesive from Home Depot, and I basically cut the top off because I wanted to use a paintbrush so I can have a smooth and not lumpy coat on top of the boxes, if that makes sense. So I'm basically just going around the perimeter of the box, and I also already pre-cut the boxes to go on the sides of the box to make the box stronger. Also, guys, don't be like me. Please put on some gloves. I don't know why I'm such a daredevil, but please use some gloves. Now I'm going to just take tape and put it on each side to hold the boxes down until they dry. So I'm going to do this for all 4 of the boxes, and we're going to create the shape of the table next. So I'm grabbing my adhesive and I'm basically going around the part that's going to be touching the other box. And guys, when this stuff dries, it turns into a foam and it really locks the box in. So I've actually used this on another project before and it worked. I'm also adding tape so they can stick together while they dry. So for the last box, I'm putting the glue on both sides. I'm putting it on the both sides that's going to touch the other boxes. Okay, now that we have the shape of the boxes, I'm going to add my mirrors. I got these mirrors from Home Depot. They were 6 for $10, and they're very thick and strong, so that's a plus. I'm basically just putting one mirror in the middle, and I'm starting off by putting the one mirror on each end of the table. So it should look like this. So I'm taking these 4 mirrors that I got from Dollar King, and I'm basically filling in the spaces on the sides. These square mirrors also came from Dollar King, and I'm using them to fill in the spaces. As you can see, I'm still moving around the other big square mirrors to make everything fit. And I'm trying to move as fast as possible before the larger mirrors dry, because I'm not going to be able to move them around when they do. And these are even smaller mirrors that I got from Dollar King. They also sell them in Hobby Lobby, but they were cheaper in Dollar King, so obviously I got them from Dollar King. So I'm using them to finish filling in the last little bit of space left on the table. And it's so funny how this worked out perfectly because I had no idea what I was gonna do to fill in the table or finish the table, period, because I knew I didn't want to cut glass because that's too much work. Okay, so I'm moving on to the side of the table, and I'm using Gorilla Glue and hot glue to hold it in place because I wasn't able to tilt the table on the side due to the shape of the table. And I would just like to say I would definitely prefer to use E6000 over Gorilla Glue because the Gorilla Glue was so hard to pull out the tube. And I'm just using the duct tape to hold the glass in place. For the bottom of the box, I'm using the same square mirrors that I used on the top of the table to fill in a little bit of space that was left. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my other mirror to the other side of the table. And thank God for this duct tape because it really helped me out. So I took this mirror out of the frame and I've already pre-glued it, and now I'm just taping it to the side because now we're just basically trying to fill in the empty spaces left on this cardboard. I got this flexi mirror glass from Amazon, and let's just say it came in clutch because I'm able to cut it to fit wherever I need it to be, and you can't tell that it's not actual mirror. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add more of my square mirrors to the bottom of my other side of the table. And remember, I'm using my E6000 glue and my hot glue gun now. For this side, I'm going to be using my plexiglass that I got from Amazon. And these are just the two rectangle pieces that I cut off from the plexiglass earlier. And then I have two squares that fit in perfectly. And I'm going to add the smaller squares from earlier into that space where the cardboard was showing. So I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of the bottom of the table, and then I actually added these mirror towels to the sides of the table where any cardboard was still showing, and to also give it a clean look. On my last mirrored coffee table DIY, I had a couple people ask me if the table can actually hold weight, and so I put 3 bricks on top just to show you guys that it can. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Please like, comment, and subscribe, whether you like it or whether you didn't like it. Doesn't matter, just let me know. Also, if you're new to my channel, you can check out my other DIYs. Thank you.